Hey everybody, welcome back to Market Movers. I'm your host, Jason Yoss. I'm here with John Lieber. John, good to see you again.
Jason, good to be here.
So John and I were talking off camera about, the holiday, and now it's the new year. So I think everybody wants to hear about what is the market going to look like in 2024. John, what do you think?
Well, initially it seemed like, okay, the Fed has said we're going to have 3 rate cuts. It's really going to impact mortgage rates in a positive downward direction,
right.
And that's been pulled back a little bit.
Got it.
Since then. So I think a lot of what we see in 24 will be somewhat similar to 2023, where inventory is still fairly tight.
Right.
We've got interest rates in the mid 6s right now.
Okay.
It seems like the magic number would be in the low to mid 5s to really get people to let go of the 3%-ish rates that they've got.
Right.
But even at 5.5 or 5.25, I mean, I'm in that position myself with the 3% give or take interest rate. That's still pretty hard to stomach going from 3 to 5.
Right.
I mean, 4.5, that kind of makes sense. So I don't know how accurate that is, other than it'll push people who are just holding off on interest rates and they really want to move. I think it'll push those people. But for a lot of people, it is still, even if we say get into 2025 and rates have come down into the 5s, I still think that higher interest rate is gonna keep a lot of people from selling, and I think we're gonna be kind of tight inventory wise for a while.
Got it. So tight inventory, because there is a gap between all those people who are in the 3s who, if they sell and buy something else, are going to be in the 5s.
Yeah.
And then, so if those people aren't selling and we have smaller inventory, what are we saying to your buyers?
Well, if you still look at the long-term metrics of buying a property, it still makes way more sense. If you're trying to time the market, and I don't think prices are going to go down. That's
right.
The other thing. So if you're trying to time things, it's so hard to time anything like that.
Fair
Stocks or real estate, but the long-term trend, it just keeps going up with little blips along the way. So I mean, there's no reason not to buy. If rates do come down, it'll drive prices up more, and,
right.
and then you've made you've gained equity in your property, and you can refinance. So
I love it.
Yeah.
Historic interest rates, low inventory, but it's still going to be a good investment to buy. John, I really appreciate you giving us your insight. Everybody else, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next week